Is this the end?
I will not answer this question.
You will answer that question.
Jay's gonna interview.
Jay said no.
So actually today what we're showcasing is we're in the moment when the game actually opens up completely. So it's sequence 6. At this point, any of the side content is open. We really have literally over 4 hours of gameplay just for sequence 6 plus everything that's available for the player at that point. One of the key things that we have is actually a homestead. So we're basically lifting the veil on the homestead. It's our core economic system for the game. You'll get to meet, it's basically midpoint through the game, you meet Achilles, which is your mentor for the assassin, and you get to the homestead where there's your manor that's not in really good shape, and you basically set up base there. And you get to meet people that basically either need land, they need something to work for, so you get to meet like a lumberjack that basically are looking for good land with good trees to cut down, and basically your manor is in really, really bad shape. So you need people.
It's a fixer-upper?
Exactly. So basically you're like, okay, I'll help you out, and you set up camp here, and basically we get to trade lumber. So basically,
a little barter system.
Exactly.
Old school.
So basically you open up your your trading system with all of these people, and then you get to actually have other people that affect those materials. So you can find a woodworker that's going to take, say, the lumber and craft some barrels or craft some different type of elements that are going to be sold afterwards in the economic system for obviously more value than just normal wood.
And you're going to get to sell those?
Exactly, you're the middle-man.
Very
so
cool.
You can send them by convoys. And those convoys, there's ways to actually protect them or actually try to reduce the number of taxes that are sent on those convoys. So one of the key things during the American Revolution was actually the taxation.
That still is a problem, let me tell you.
It's a really big problem. So the colonies didn't want to be taxed by the British because they had no representation in England. So basically, they were against it, and they started taxing the products, and that's why the revolution started.
Let's talk about the one of the newest things, one of the things that was revealed at E3, the sort of naval stuff.
It's a huge part. It's many of hours of gameplay. There's actually, obviously, the main missions. There is some of the naval missions that are part of the main mission loop. So all of these are obviously usually historical moments. You'll visit key locations such as the Caribs or Martha's Vineyard. So these key locations, you get to actually go and do some of the historical warfare that was fought on sea. There's also what we call the privateer missions, which are smaller and shorter missions that affect, like I said, the economic systems. There's also the Assassins versus Templar loop on sea, where you actually have your troops. You're trying to solve a mystery, and you get your nemesis at sea, and you fight a war against him. Little missions.
My last question is, do you think there's any chance of us changing the ending to whatever Bobby wants?
He can ask, and then we'll see.
So it's a possibility, buddy. What do you think? Huh? Good job? You like that?
You gotta get them before October 30th when the game launches.
So you have weeks to rewrite the ending. So get on it. Thanks very much for your time, bud.